Let me tell you what happened today. My wife and I had a rough day, and I'm still trying to figure out what was wrong. First, one of our dogs had a sudden emergency and had to go to the vet. She's fine now, but it was stressful enough to make her frown at the vet's office and come home even angrier. I called her at work to let her know we'd taken the dog, because she was driving the car today. She told me she'd been in a bad mood all day and that she was in a bad attitude. I know that happens when her job is tough. It's normal for her to snap a little. I thought I could handle it. When she got home, I could tell something was off. She was annoyed at our other dog and immediately said she didn't want to talk about work. I tried to reach out because I knew the vet visit wasn't helping with her mood. I asked a few more times if she needed to talk, but she raised her voice and said again that she didn't want to talk. I stopped, but the silence stayed. Later, she told our cat to shut up, and I told her not to. She asked if I'd rather she say something to me. I took a breath, tried to keep my cool, and decided to give her space. We dropped the dog at the vet and left the house. When we got back, 20 minutes of silence had passed. I offered to watch the show we'd been watching together, suggested ice cream, even offered to cook dinner while we waited for the dog to return. She said nothing and just lay down on the couch, eyes closed. I'm still freaked out about the dog, but the silence and her anger were something I couldn't ignore. I went to the kitchen to do dishes to have something to focus on. She got up as soon as I started making noise and left to the patio. I went out to check on her, asked if she was okay, and she got mad again, told me I was being too loud and went back to scrolling on her phone. I left her alone and came back to the sink. I realized I'd left the water on and the kitchen flooded. I couldn't find a towel and I heard her yell, "What the hell is your deal?" I stayed alone for over an hour, exhausted. I texted her saying I didn't understand what was going on and that I just needed comfort. Her text stayed unread for more than 30 minutes. I got more frustrated and decided to walk our other dog. I stepped onto the patio to let her know where I was going. She didn't say anything, didn't even glance my way. I walked the dog around the block, texted her again so she knew I was outside. When I came back inside, she was still sitting on the couch, pretending I didn't exist. I asked her, "Is this it? Are you going to just ignore me for the rest of our night together?" I know that was not the best thing to say, but I was angry. She yelped, said I couldn't leave her alone, pointed out that I'd been gone for 20 minutes, and said she couldn't handle that sudden noise. I told her I was trying to keep busy, that I was worried about her, and didn't know what was going on. She stormed out with her keys, yelled that she didn't want any more of me, and left. Now I can't even get out of bed, thinking about not being able to work that night, the migraine from the worry and all the yelling. I feel like I didn't give her the space she needed, but I didn't even know she needed it. She never tells me what she needs in a moment like this, and I keep pushing her to talk. I was desperate for comfort or distraction, but it seemed to only make her angrier. I should have just left the room and not texted her at all. But she's my wife. I worry about her all the time, especially when she's upset and won't talk. I kept asking what happened because I know she will simmer in anger otherwise. I don't know what else I could have done. Am I the asshole? Could I have handled this better?